Hello, welcome to my channel, Another Bibliophile Reads. My name is Greg, and today is a short bookish haul, which I received for the holidays. People watching my channel should know that I am on the 100 book challenge, where I am not allowed to buy any new books until I read 100 books that I already own, but there are a few exceptions. One of those exceptions was I am allowed to receive books as gifts. And my wonderful wife has given me a few bookish gifts. Now, the first one really does not count as a book. Of course, this is a sweatshirt. I read banned books. It has two of my favorite subjects, cats and banned books. It shows that my wife really knows what I like in this life. So let's see what books she picked out for me. Now, she had a little bit of help because I do have a wish list on the internet. And she honestly said to me, I would have never found those books, however hard she tried looking, but you know. The first one is a manga of Kafka. This includes illustrated short stories by Kafka. It includes The Metamorphosis, A Hunger Artist, In the Penal Colony, A Country Doctor, and more. Now, Kafka is one of my favorite authors to read in translation, so I will be looking forward to reading this. However, one of the rules stipulate is that books received as gifts, I cannot read and count as a book that I already owned before the challenge. So can I resist reading this until I finish my challenge? I don't know. This is like an afternoon's read, so it's going to be so tempting to pick this up. The Foundation Pit by Andrei Platonov. This was written during the Stalinist era in Russian by a Russian author. And let's just read the back cover. In Andrei Platonov's The Foundation Pit, a team of workers has been given the job of digging the foundation of an immense edifice, a palatial home for the perfect future that, they are convinced, is at hand. But the harder the team works, the deeper they dig, the more things go wrong. It has become clear that what is being dug is not a foundation pit, but an immense grave. The Foundation Pit is Platonov's most overtly political book, written in the direct response to the staggering brutalities of Stalin's collectivization of Russian agriculture. It is also a literary masterpiece, seeking to evoke unspeakable realities. Platonov deforms and transforms language in pages that echo both the alienating doublespeak of power and the stark simplicity of prayer. This English translation is the first and only one to be based on the definitive edition published by the Pushkin House in Moscow. It includes extensive notes and, in an appendix, several striking passages deleted by Platonov. Robert Chandler and Ogil Mersens afterwards discusses the historical context of the style of Platonov's most haunted and troubling work. You know this is going to be a good read. Skeletons in the Closet by Jean-Patrick Manchette. It is translated from the French. It was originally written in the 70s. And Manchette is one of France's most famous crime writers. Private Eye, Eugene Tarpon, is back to sleeping in his office, waiting for a paying job to turn up. Then he gets a call from a sometime contact in the police department. He is referring a nice old lady, a distant relative, to Tarpon. Her daughter's gone missing and, the cop says, there's no finding her. There are no leads. She's gone. But the old lady's pig-headed. Do me a favor, he tells Tarpon. Humor her. Take her off our hands. Take her money, too. And, by the way, there's no need to investigate the actual business at hand. Tarpon may be down and out, but he's too much of a gentleman for that. Plus, feed an obviously fishy story that he doesn't have in him to let well enough alone. Once again, Tarpon is making a very big mistake. I love these editions, the New York Review Book Classics. I just can't get enough of them. They're always fabulous reads for the most part. And last but not least, She Got Me From Hell by Alan Moore. This is a book that I have been wanting to pick up for quite some time. It's long, but it's easy to read because it's a graphic novel. As my wife was saying, it's like, this is the most un-Christmassy book she's like given me, but you know, she found it on my wish list and she knew I'd really like it. And that is by the way, this is the story of Jack the Ripper, which is why it's very un-Christmassy. Well, anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a happy holiday, however you choose to celebrate it, or not celebrate it at all, if that is your choice. Thank you for watching, and keep on reading.